Hey guys, Gina here. I have to tell you the most amazing thing. So the other Friday night before I went to bed, I decided I'm gonna look and see what's available, if there's any new Halloween items for sale on the internet. And so again, I was looking at the ads and some ad popped up that had a ton of vintage Halloween. And immediately, of course, I'm waking up, I'm like, what? Oh my gosh. So I wrote them and I tried going to sleep, but I was just so excited to hear from them. And then the morning rolled around and I didn't hear anything yet. So of course I write them again. Hey, I'm available today if I can stop by and check out what you have. And then they didn't write again, they didn't write. And then noon and I'm like, oh man, I think somebody else is gonna get to go. Oh no. And so I wrote them again and I said, I'm so sorry to bug you. I'm just so excited. Is there any chance that I could come and look at the stuff? And then they immediately responded. They said, we'll write you when we get home. And so I was so excited, and an hour went by and 2 hours went by. 9:30 at night, you guys. I had to wait a whole day for them to respond, but they finally said, okay, can you meet us tomorrow at 12:30? Yes, I can meet you tomorrow at 12:30. So I drove all the way to Long Beach and I waited, and they forgot the keys to the house because it was their mother-in-law's house, and unfortunately she passed away, and so they were going through all of her stuff. Well, anyway, they finally got the keys. I was able to rummage around a little bit in their garage, and outside they had some boxes of stuff. But man, oh man, when they opened that door and they let me in the house, it was like vintage holiday overload. It was Christmas, 4th of July, Easter, St. Patrick's Day, and tons of Halloween. You guys, was the only one who showed up. I had the whole house to myself. They had made an appointment to have a couple other people come. They wanted to space people out because of COVID, but you guys, I can't believe it. I got a whole estate sale to myself. I was the first one there. I was the first one who got to touch, look, go through all the boxes. You guys, I was on cloud 9. It was the most amazing thing ever, and this one's gonna be a hard one to top because I'm telling you, there was nothing new in that house. It was all vintage, and it was so much good stuff. It took me an hour and a half, and I went through children's books, boxes of Christmas, tons of Halloween stuff on the table. There were costumes. I mean, it's just everything you can imagine. Bric-a-brac, knickknacks. Can you tell I'm still, lowering down from the high of it all, but it was so excited, and I'm so excited to show you guys what I got. And some of it I'm gonna keep for my collection, some of it I'm gonna resell. So if you guys are still with me, I know, whew, are your ears smoking? This is gonna be awesome. I'm so pumped, I'm so jazzed, and I think you guys are really gonna like the things that I picked out. So because there's so much stuff, I got 2 big orange tubs full of ceramics and blow molds and all kinds of stuff, and 1 big cauldron. I'm gonna split this up into 3 videos. I'm gonna do the 2 decorations as 2 videos, and then I have, you guys, a whole new bag of wonderful die cuts, and that one will be a video in itself because there's just so much to show you guys. So where to start? Gosh, I don't even know. Should I start off with the most awesome thing I picked out? You guys, this is something that I have been wanting for such a long time. Now, when I tell you they had good stuff at this estate sale, I didn't even realize that this blow mold was a candy piggy bank. I don't know, can you guys see that right there? It's a clear cat. Look at all the witches on the bottom. And then of course the little pumpkin head top right there. I didn't even see this in the pictures. I did see some little blow mold things and a lot of ceramics and decorations, but I didn't see this. And so when I was going through stuff and I moved something and I saw this, I was like, are you kidding me? So excited. But oh my gosh, you guys, if you know what I'm talking about, this thing I think is a pretty rare find just because it is the clear bottom, and of course the little candy containers are hard to find, but it does have a little bit of, I think, melting right here. It looks like maybe it got on a stove, or who knows, curling iron, you never know. but that's okay. Hey, I found one out in the wild and I can't even believe it. So that was probably one of my most awesome scores. Now, don't leave because there's a lot of awesome stuff. I had to show you this because this was just the greatest. So in addition to those die cuts that I found, I also found a bunch of like plastic big decorations. Check out this skull. Is that not cool? Now this thing is fragile. It already has a little bit of breaking going on, but I told the lady, I said, you know what? I will give it a couple more Halloweens. I think it'll last for a little bit longer, as long as my 3-year-old doesn't get to it, right? But I just love how it's got a little bit of the fluorescent pink around the eyes and just the tip of the nose. I'm not sure if it came like that or if they did that, but I love it because it just makes it pop a little bit more. It's dirty. I'm gonna have to give it a good wipe down, but that was very cool. Then I found this huge witch pillow. Now, I have to tell you guys, in the picture, it looked like kind of a blow mold because it was in the back, and I was like, ooh, I kind of saw the witch, and there is a witch blow mold that's kind of like this, and so I was like, yes, score. But it turned out to be a pillow. Now, it does have a try me like press button right here, but of course, because it's really old, it doesn't work anymore, but the pillow is still in really great condition, and I think it's gonna be a really good statement piece on a couch somewhere. They had a ton of ceramics, and this was one of them. You guys know me and my spooky old trees. Ugh, I just love any spooky old tree, and this one was in really good condition. It's so cool. This one doesn't have any writing on it, so I'm just assuming that it's just a regular ceramic one someone painted. Your tea light back there, it does still have some candle wax residue, but I'll get that out. Then they had some candles. I'm not huge into the vintage candles. I know there are a lot of people who collect like the girly candles and stuff. I have been accumulating some as I've been finding them at yard sales and thrift stores and stuff like that, but I did find this one, and I think it is a girly candle. Or this is one of those Airwick air fresheners. No, it's a candle. It's a candle right there, but it has a faint powdery smell. Anyway, I don't know what happened to the coloring or whatever, but he was just a cute little pumpkin man, and I thought someone is going to love him so much. And even though he looks a little bit melted a little bit, you know what? I think people really enjoy these, so I picked him up. I couldn't leave him behind. Then there was this awesome zombie. One of his little fingers came off, but I think if I put a little bit of wax, I can melt that back together. But even still, kind of looks like it goes. This zombie hand is really cool. I just love the green oozing out of it. I haven't seen one like this before. I've seen the blood dripping ones, but I've never seen this one. It does have clear wax inside, so it wouldn't drip green, but I don't think I could melt this. This is just too cool. So I picked this up for somebody else to enjoy too. Then I picked up these taper candles, the little ghosts on them holding a pumpkin. I thought they were so cute. One of them is broken, but I figured, hey, the other one's still good and can be used. Or if you melt a little candle wax, you can stick that one together too. Stick it far enough in something, I think you would never even know. But those are cool, and that's from the Robert Allen Candle Company. Then they had a whole closet full of costumes. There were handmade costumes, there were purchased costumes, and they had masks and all kinds of stuff. I didn't see anything that really grabbed me, anything really super old or anything really unusual, so I left the costumes there for somebody else to get, but I did pick up a couple of masks and things. This is one that I grabbed where I definitely felt like that one needed to come home with me. Now this is, I don't even think this has, it's probably just some cheap little plastic mask, but I thought it was cool and I thought my son could have a lot of fun playing with that. I like how it's kind of got a hood on the back so it stays instead of like an elastic strap or something. Then there was this, and I almost passed this by because it was just hiding in the bottom of the box, and I kind of saw this much of it and I didn't pay any attention to it, but once I started moving stuff, then I was like, is that a whisker? So there's this little cat mask. I thought this was super sweet. Even, it still smells like powder or something. So that was really cool. This does not have a manufacturer on it. I'm sure this was just some kind of like a party favor or something too. I'm not huge into devil stuff, but I know there are a lot of people who really love it. And this mask is gonna be great in somebody's collection. I don't know the date on it, but it is really cool. And it's a nice thick latex mask too. It's got an elastic strap back here. But this is really cool. I just love, I think that's gonna be really spooky. Somebody wants to, hello. I'm sure that's not what the devil sounds like. And came with his old vintage pitchfork, which I thought was really cool. And this is a Topstone brand. It's right here. And I saw that and I thought, those two guys need to come with me. I got these super cute little pair of votive candle holders. I thought they were so adorable. I also found another set of these guys. These guys are so cute. So I got this guy and I got this one. You saw it in my other estate sale video. So they must have made a lot of these, but I got another set of them. Also found this Dracula medal. I love the artwork. It is so cool. I'm sure this is from the 90s, early 90s. But that artwork on it is really cool. Yeah, and it's never been opened, so that's really cool. Fun to display that. And I got some napkins. I got a new package, still sealed, and I got some loose ones right here. This is so cool. Check out that ghost. The bats, the pumpkin. Looks like the ghost is creating a fog. That's a really neat one. I like that one a lot. And it's so bright and vibrant too. And I got a whole bag of vintage blow mold lights. These are so cool. Check out these skulls. I've seen skull lights before, but I've never seen this one before. These are so cool. I love them because they're kind of like short and squatty. These are awesome. Couldn't pass those up. And then the light and the cord can go through there. And then, let's see. How to get these pumpkins out? Is there a loose one? I don't know. Give me a second. Yeah, here. These are all the same, but here, I'll show you, because look at that. He's so happy. I love all the green binding detail on there. He's a happy pumpkin. And I think all the pumpkins have the same face. Yeah, they do. There's a couple plastic spiders on the bottom. But yeah, there's that whole thing. I haven't tested them to see if the light strand works yet or not, but those blow mold tops are so cool. And last, I got a huge cauldron. Been collecting these because Christopher and I have a project we're gonna do with these. A couple of projects, so stay tuned for that. But it's not just any old cauldron. Haha, there's more stuff inside. You guys are like, yay! So I got this washcloth. Check that out. Look at that. Isn't that neat? I'm gonna have to wash these. Probably wash them in some OxyClean or Fizz or something. But oh, there's no manufacturer on there. But I saw that and I was like, oh, I have to keep that. So that's definitely staying with me in my collection. This is too, oh, trick or treat. Look at that, the ghost and the pumpkin. I love the green and yellow trick or treat. Now this one, I think does. Spring made. Does it have a year? Doesn't. But that's really cool. Then we have a hand towel that goes with that washcloth. And this one has a little yellowing on it, but I'm pretty sure I can get that out. But I thought it was so neat. I'm gonna really enjoy displaying this. And then of course, We have another matching hand towel for the other one. We have one more. And this one I just thought was really sweet. Love the little candy corns and the spiders on the bottom. Thought it was pretty with the purple too. I hope you guys enjoyed part 1 of my huge vintage Halloween estate haul. Stick around for part 2 coming soon, and then we'll do a die cut video in the 3rd part. If you guys are new to this channel, I'd love for you to click that subscribe button and also click the like if you enjoyed this video, and we'll see you next time.